Blended Girls Movie Reviews. Today we have something truly magical in store for you. We will be reviewing the mystical series of Harry Potter, starting with movie number 1, The Philosopher's Stone. The movie begins by introducing the boy who lived. This boy lived in an ordinary family, in an ordinary suburb, in an ordinary street. But Harry Potter of number 4 Privet Drive was anything but ordinary. In fact, he was the definition of extraordinary. Unfortunately for Harry, his aunt and uncle did not approve of such things, and I think they bitterly regretted the day that they fostered Harry after his parents supposedly died in a car crash. We know what really happened to Harry's parents, but he didn't. That was why he was forced to endure years of mistreatment and unfairness, due to the fact that he couldn't explain the strange things that kept happening around him. Such as the time he talked to a snake and then said it on his cousin Dudley. Yes, that certainly wasn't one of Harry's best moments. But moving on, we are going to tell you about what made Harry so important. He didn't know himself until his 11th birthday. After being attacked by owls who were trying to deliver messages from people his aunt and uncle would rather avoid, Harry and his family moved out of their house and into a shack located on an island in the middle of a large lake. But that wasn't enough to hide them. At midnight on Harry's birthday, a giant broke down the door and explained to Harry about his strange and unique past. What he really said was, "You're a wizard, Harry." Well, yes, but he also got around to explaining how Harry's parents had actually died, and how they were a witch and a wizard, and how Harry was a wizard too, and why he would be attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. That was how Harry found himself boarding the Hogwarts Express on September the 1st. Almost immediately, he made friends with a boy named Ron Weasley, who came from a very poor but very generous family. After arriving at school, he was sorted into Gryffindor and made many friends because of his famous past. But among all these alliances, there was one arch-enemy. Draco Malfoy, Slytherin. They were bitter enemies from the day they met on the train. But Harry and Ron found another brilliant, loyal friend. After being rescued from a mountain troll, Hermione Granger became firm friends with both Ron and Harry, and assisted them in the quest to find out about Nicholas Flamel and the Philosopher's Stone. After a while, Harry suspects that Voldemort, the person who killed his parents, is behind the plot of the Philosopher's Stone, as the Philosopher's Stone will make him immortal. The trio enter the Forbidden Corridor on the 3rd floor, which is where they believe the stone is hidden. After passing the three-headed dog Fluffy, they enter the maze of obstacles which guard the stone. I will not tell you what they are, because I don't want to give out any more spoilers than I already have. But what I will say is that without Hermione's brilliance, Ron's skill on the chessboard, and Harry's courage, the trio would not have made it out alive. But they did, and that was quite an achievement. This movie was brilliant. The courage, bravery, and friendship shown by the three protagonists was fantastic. Hermione is my favourite character from the book, and Emma Watson portrays her perfectly. The visual effects and computer generations were flawless. All in all, a masterpiece of a movie. I loved how all the characters were superbly cast. Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson worked together to make a fantastic trio that will last in children's literature forever. Another thing that I loved about the movies was how the script followed the book very closely, sometimes even word for word. I feel that when a movie director strays too far off the course of the book, the movie loses some of the story's uniqueness. Of course, J.K. Rowling's imagination lent most of the magic to the story. But we must also lend some credit to everyone who helped work to produce this movie, as the movie had a life of its own that had nothing to do with the book. Thank you to all our viewers for supporting our channel. Please like our video and share it with family and friends to recommend our channel. Also, don't forget to like our video and most importantly, subscribe!